Disney Plus, the streaming platform launched by the Walt Disney Company, has garnered significant attention since its inception, boasting a vast library of beloved classics, exclusive content, and the cherished franchises of Marvel, Star Wars, and Pixar. However, despite its initial success and widespread popularity, conjecture persists regarding the platform's long-term sustainability. Disney Plus finds itself in a precarious position, grappling with a significant decline in its subscriber base and confronting the need to make challenging decisions to optimize its content offering. The reverberations of this predicament are evident in the streaming giant's stock performance, which has experienced a substantial downturn. This downturn serves as a poignant revelation, laying bare the unforgiving dynamics of an industry that has shifted dramatically from a once lucrative blue ocean to a fiercely competitive bloodbath. This discourse delves into the potential factors that could precipitate the demise of Disney Plus within the span of a year, considering market dynamics, consumer behaviors, and strategic missteps. Saturation of the streaming market. The streaming landscape has become increasingly crowded, with numerous players vying for consumer attention and subscription dollars. Competitors like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, HBO Max, and emerging platforms further fragment the market, intensifying competition for market share. The saturation of options presents a challenge for Disney Plus, as subscribers may opt for platforms offering a wider array of content or niche offerings catering to specific interests. The current landscape is characterized by intense competition, with companies vying for licensing agreements and customer loyalty in an environment that has become more cutthroat than ever before. As we unravel the story of Disney Plus' downturn, we will unravel the narrative of an industry grappling with the complexities of transitioning from an era of unprecedented growth to a phase marked by survival instincts. Challenges of streaming giants. In dissecting the intricate tapestry of challenges faced by Disney Plus, we must first recognize the shifting tides within the streaming realm over the past decade. Initially positioned as an unbeatable alternative to cable television, streaming services like Disney Plus promised lower prices, personalized recommendations, and the freedom to choose when and what to watch. This revolutionary model was perceived as a direct challenge to the established cable giants, offering consumers an escape from the bureaucracy, time constraints, and soaring costs associated with cable installations. Disney's streaming strategy. The landscape continued to evolve as companies in the technology space, including Netflix, HBO, and Disney, adopted a long-term growth strategy. Profits took a backseat to the pursuit of lucrative revenue, market share, and customer acquisition. This approach worked well during the growth phase of the 2010s, with companies enduring consistent losses for the promise of long-term gains. While Disney Plus boasts an impressive lineup of content, including iconic Disney classics and blockbuster franchises, licensing agreements and content rotations pose a threat to its long-term viability. As contracts with third-party content providers expire, the platform may experience attrition in its library, potentially alienating subscribers accustomed to a diverse selection. Moreover, the impending launch of Disney's own streaming services in international markets could result in the withdrawal of content from Disney Plus, further diminishing its appeal. Disney Plus specific challenges. As we transition from the industry's broader dynamics to Disney Plus's specific challenges, it becomes evident that the streaming service, despite boasting an impressive portfolio of iconic brands like Star Wars, Marvel, Fox, and Pixar, is not immune to the industry's shifting tides. Despite pouring substantial capital into producing a multitude of shows centered around these revered properties, Disney Plus found itself grappling with the harsh truth. The era of unwavering streaming loyalty had come to an end. Strategic cost-cutting measures. The pricing strategy adopted by Disney Plus, though initially attractive, may come under scrutiny as consumers evaluate the value proposition vis-a-vis competing platforms. While the platform offers a bundle with Hulu and ESPN Plus at a competitive price point, ongoing subscription fatigue and economic downturns could prompt subscribers to reevaluate discretionary spending. If perceived value diminishes relative to cost, subscribers may opt to cancel their subscriptions, undermining Disney Plus's revenue stream. Disney's response to this challenging landscape has been twofold: a strategic reduction in costs and a reimagining of its revenue streams. Cutting costs involves scrapping over 40 series and films from Disney Plus, including large and recent projects like The One and Only Ivan. While the move may appear perplexing, it aligns with the broader goal of reducing licensing costs and, in turn, appeasing investors and improving the company's bottom line. Reintroducing advertising for revenue. Simultaneously, Disney is navigating uncharted waters by reintroducing an advertising-supported subscription option. In a move reminiscent of the traditional cable television model, Disney Plus now now offers a basic plan at $7.99/month with ads, while subtly increasing the price of its premium option to $10.99/month. This strategic introduction of advertising is accompanied by a variety of bundles, such as Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus for $12.99/month, all featuring ads. This move reflects a broader industry acknowledgement that advertising has become a necessary evil for profitability in the streaming landscape. The path to profitability. The unfolding narrative suggests that the streaming industry is on the brink of its most significant shift since its inception. The once seemingly boundless growth phase, where streaming services effortlessly generated revenue, has given way to a period marked by survival instincts. Massive transformations are already underway in the industry, and Disney's methods to salvage its streaming service appear to be yielding some positive results. Sign-ups for the new ad-supported plan have outpaced other platforms, showcasing the effectiveness of Disney's adaptation strategy, brand devaluation, and consumer burnout. Nevertheless, the path to profitability remains an arduous journey for Disney Plus. Shareholders, cognizant of the evolving landscape, are growing increasingly apprehensive about whether they will witness a return on their investment. Disney's cash flows, once promising, now resemble shadows of their former selves. Rather than being the revolutionary business model initially perceived, streaming is now acknowledged as a challenging and possibly unprofitable venture. Amid these challenges, Disney's brand has endured self-inflicted damage. The company's strategy of inundating the market with a plethora of content has backfired, leading to brand devaluation. Consumers, bombarded with a surplus of Disney content, are experiencing burnout. Projects that once held the promise of excitement, such as Boba Fett shows or live-action Disney remixes, now elicit indifference. An oversupply of content has inadvertently diminished the perceived value of the Disney brand, trapping the company in an economic paradox. Technological disruption and evolving consumer preferences. The advent of new technologies and evolving consumer preferences present a dynamic challenge for streaming platforms. Advances in augmented reality, AR, virtual reality, VR, and interactive content could reshape the entertainment landscape, rendering traditional streaming models obsolete. Failure to innovate and adapt to changing consumer behaviors may render Disney Plus obsolete in a rapidly evolving digital ecosystem. Strategic missteps and corporate governance. Internal factors such as strategic missteps and corporate governance issues can exacerbate the challenges faced by Disney Plus. Poor decision-making, lack of agility in responding to market dynamics, or controversies surrounding corporate governance could erode consumer trust and confidence in the platform. Additionally, executive turnover or leadership transitions may disrupt strategic continuity, further undermining Disney Plus's competitive position. Uncertain future. Whether Disney can salvage its streaming service from this precarious situation remains uncertain. The need for drastic action is apparent, and the company must navigate these tumultuous waters with strategic precision. The entertainment industry, in the midst of colossal shifts, requires companies like Disney to adapt swiftly or face the possibility of being left behind. As Disney grapples with the challenges posed by a rapidly transforming industry, the implementation of significant changes to cut costs and explore new revenue streams is both a necessity and a survival strategy. The unfolding narrative of Disney Plus's journey serves as a microcosm of the broader shifts within the streaming landscape. Only time will unveil whether Disney's adaptive measures will prove sufficient to secure the future of its streaming service, or if the company will be forced to confront the inevitable realities of an ever-evolving entertainment industry.